Hey guys, welcome to Comic Book Mania. We're sponsored by Burger King Arizona and Funko Figures!
Why are you yelling?
Because I'm excited.
They're right there.
Shut up! I'm excited.
Gosh.
Here, this is Ultron from the Avengers set, and I am almost done. I am missing the Hulkbuster and Hawkeye. Very sad that Black Widow did not get one.
Oh no.
If you want to go purchase any of these online at Funko.com, Pop Vinyls, they're awesome. I love them. I just started collecting them. As Dante started collecting Amiibos. Do you like your Amiibos?
Get out.
Okay, let's Amiibo this conversation. I don't know.
What?
I tried.
Let's Amiibo.
Let's Amiibo this conversation.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Let's talk about comic book news. You can put news this week. Put it on your face right there. Okay, good. Before we got on camera, we found out some news about Flash.
Yes.
You tell that news.
Apparently, because the woman Karen Saunders? Sanders? Colonel? She has a trailer at the Flash studio. So apparently she may make an appearance as Hawkgirl.
So Hawkgirl might appear on Flash.
This season.
Oh, this season? Didn't they I thought they were done shooting this season.
No.
Okay, whatever.
So that's something to look forward to.
That's something that I don't care.
Wow.
I'm wearing the Deadpool hoodie. Just do it.
Put your face on.
Okay, good. Here, can you zip me up, please?
Oh, I was gonna hold it. Okay.
You want me to do this entire video like this?
All right.
Okay. How does it look?
You look like an idiot.
I look like a stupid Spider-Man.
So Deadpool.
I'm Deadpool, apparently. Alright, I can't. Okay.
You look like a shark.
Do I look like a shark? I'm breaking the fourth wall. Deadpool knows this is really constrictive. I can barely breathe in this thing.
What's on her face?
Okay, good. We're there now. Okay.
See?
I have eyes, apparently. I don't know. Deadpool is going to be rated R. I am very happy about this. I can't see anything. This is coming off. This is a bad idea.
This is the greatest idea we've ever had.
Whew. I'm being bored.
That's probably the smartest thing you've ever done.
Okay, that's bad. Yeah, so Deadpool's gonna be rated R. They did an April Fool's video where Mario Lopez was interviewing Ryan Reynolds, and it was a joke video, and we were all like, "Oh, it's gonna be PG-13." I was okay with it. I didn't care, but you see Deadpool walking in the background, and he grabs a chair and he bashes it over Mario's head, and he's like, "F you, Slater," or "Fuck you, Slater," and then he says it's gonna be rated R, and it's gonna be awesome, and I can't wait.
Okay.
You don't care? I cannot wait for Daredevil. I'm so excited.
What?
Because Daredevil's coming out in the next season.
So you're talking about Deadpool.
Daredevil, Season 2, Bullseye and Elektra are possibly going to be in the season. Hopefully.
Who knows?
We have a lot of Daredevil news actually this week.
Yeah, because
Marvel's Kingpin...
It comes out!
Friday, actually, which is going to be awesome. Yeah. Marvel's Kingpin would love to kick Spider-Man's ass, which I think is awesome.
I don't think he could.
I think he could.
He's done it.
He's done it in the comics,
also.
Yeah.
Beat him within an inch of his life.
No, he has, yes.
And he killed Aunt May.
Did he?
No.
Oh.
He tried. Okay. I just read that comic. It was amazing, and I cried at the end.
No one cares. Deadpool creator says Ryan Reynolds will own the role like Robert Downey Jr. did for Iron Man. I have hopes for that.
No one cares.
I'm just reporting the news. You got really personal with your story. I didn't care. 22 Jump Street and Lego Movie directors rumored to direct Flash movie. So hopefully it's very comedic. You didn't like 22 Jump Street?
Ezra Miller.
Well, that's the Flash. I'm talking about the directors.
Yeah.
Another piece of Daredevil news: the Avengers movie leads to Kingpin's rise in the show for Daredevil.
It's Avengers the first movie, right?
The first movie, yes.
Okay. So,
I don't know. It might be the second movie.
I thought it was the first.
Second movie hasn't come out yet. Manu Bennett, who played Deathstroke, thinks Arrow show took Deathstroke in the wrong direction.
I agree.
I agree 100%.
I think he should still be in the show.
After Season 2, after the great Season 2, we still haven't reached heights like that in Season 3, which I'm really disappointed about.
Season 3.
They massacred Deathstroke in that episode they had him in. And they had Thea and Oliver Queen basically best him, and it was stupid, but Manu Bennett is, I don't think, going to be Deathstroke anymore. Because they're signing on for, I think they're trying to sign on Joe Manganiello for the Suicide Squad movie to get him as Deathstroke.
Oh, man.
So they might not do the TV universe.
I'm not mad about that one, actually.
I am. Manu Bennett is the perfect Deathstroke.
Yeah, but I think Joe Manganiello can own that role.
He could. I just think Manu Beto is going to do a better job. It did a better job anyway. I called this not on this show, but in an article I wrote for the site I was on before.
Why is it 2 words? It's 1 word.
That's how it does it. Clayface, Mad Hatter, and the guy I predicted was going to be in season 2, Mr. Freeze, will be introduced in season 2 of Gotham.
But I don't think he's going to be Mr. Freeze.
He's going to be Victor Freeze.
Victor Freeze.
Victor Freeze.
He's not going to be
Victor Von Freeze. That's what he's called.
Oh yeah, it is. I'm very excited to see the Mad Hatter. I hope that he's the main villain for the.
No, I want Riddler to be the season 2 villain.
I was hearing a lot about that, but I don't think he's ready yet.
You don't think so? Maybe season 3?
Yeah, because I think season 2 they should kind of like build it up.
And in other Gotham news,
Gotham just got canceled.
No. They're speculating that Gotham will lead to a Batman show, which if it does, hey,
Earth 2 Batman.
Earth 2. Ooh.
No, they can't because Thomas Wayne's already dead.
Well, they could. Yeah, they can't. No,
No,
I mean, if they do
Thomas
if they go with Flash and Arrow where that's heading right now, that could possibly do it. The Flash's Andrew Kinsberg says Wally West on show would not be surprising. I think he's coming in season 2. Wally West. They introduced his wife.
Well, do you have all the news from
the WonderCon? I don't have all the news, but I figured you knew what all the news was. Talk about WonderCon.
WonderCon is a convention of wonders.
We don't need. Apparently, we're going to be getting Killer Frost sooner than later.
Yes.
Which I'm excited for.
They released the episode names for episode 20 and 21.
Okay, Grodd's back, right?
20 is called Trap.
Okay, so I'm guessing that's to a Grodd.
And 21 is called Grodd Lives.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Black
Canary's getting her power.
Black Canary's getting her canary call.
From Cisco.
Still kind of mad it's not her actual power, but I'll
think that it's... Well, they could do it with the Flash coming in and everything, but whatever.
But I was like, alright, I can... And... What's her name? Katie Lotz. She's... What's it called? She has something to do with the,
Flash team-up show.
Yeah, the team-up show. And there's supposed to be something else coming up with her soon.
Okay, maybe we'll get some more Black Canary and Arrow.
I hope not.
Stephen Amell says one Arrow character will hover between Arrow, new team-up show, and the Flash.
I already know who it is.
Who is it?
Adam.
You think it is Adam?
Yes!
Okay. So you think he's gonna, like, go... Join... He's gonna be on the show by himself? You think they're gonna be on it with him?
What do you mean?
Like, they're gonna make appearances on there? Or you think it's just gonna be, like, Adam's show?
Because
they were talking about having...
the Adam show.
They talking
it's
about
going to be the Justice League.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's an interesting little thing going on.
Theory,
yeah. Ryan Reynolds says he's happy to give up big budgets to do right by character of Deadpool. So...
I mean, he killed him once.
He didn't kill him. Wasn't his fault. Listen, you've all watched Wolverine Origins. You've all known how terrible it is. Let me...
What are you talking about? It's the best X-Men movie ever.
God, no.
That ties to The Last Stand.
Oh, God. Stop it. Just, you're ruining your reputation on the show. I forgot what I was going to say because you made me think of Last Stand.
X-Men Origins.
Oh, my God. The best part about that movie was the first 10 minutes of it when they had him as Wade Wilson.
The best part of that movie was Gambit.
Gambit was terrible.
I know.
Oh, my God.
And
then Baraka came out in the end.
They even ruined Azrael.
They ruined every goddamn character in that movie.
I don't know how you ruin Azrael.
Blob, remember Blob?
That was fucking hysterical.
Oh, no.
I laughed when Wolverine beats him up.
No, stop it. Just stop.
There's parts of that movie
Listen, there's only 2 good parts about that movie. Hugh Jackman is Wolverine.
And he jumps naked off the waterfall.
Oh, God.
You got to see his butt.
And then he has... just stop. Okay. We're going to... Okay.
Your options.
David Ramsey says Diggle's story is a big part of Season 4.
I think Diggle's a piece.
I think Diggle's dying.
Diggle's getting a suit.
Yeah, I know. That's another information I didn't put down.
You know what suit?
What?
The one for his coffin.
Ooh, very nice.
I made that joke earlier this week.
Alright, Jared Leto begins transformation process for Joker in Suicide Squad.
Literally, he's going under constructive surgery.
He's gonna get his mouth scars right here.
He's getting his, he's being dipped in radioactiveness.
He's gonna be wearing the red hood on his head when he does it.
And then his hair is gonna be permanently green and his skin's gonna be permanently
So he's gonna be
white.
playing Joker forever. Okay, good. And Frank Grillo teases Crossbones' return in Captain America Civil War. I can't wait.
He doesn't have a big role in that, though.
I think he is gonna have a bigger role.
But why?
And there's one more piece of news. Daredevil has not had his invitation yet to join Captain America Civil War, which is very sad.
Yeah, but he's going to be there for Infinity War.
Hopefully. Why wouldn't they put him in Civil War? He's a big part of Civil War. Not really a big part, but...
He's... The only part he really has is in the prison break scene.
And when he talks about not Deadpool...
Judas. That Judas scene is great.
When he's being taken away, too.
Yeah, that's the Judas scene. That's great.
We might get Punisher in Civil War, hopefully, because he's a big part of it too. And we have one final piece of news that is not comic book related,
You keep saying that.
or TV show related.
But due to us being video game people, I'm a video game person.
Yes.
What are you?
I'm a video game person as well.
Good.
Okay.
Just had to make sure.
Okay, tell me your news.
You're welcome. You are so welcome.
So we have to deal with on the show.
Apparently, if you guys have been following along with our gameplay, we've been playing a little game called
2 Nights at Thursdays.
Blood Witch.
Bullet Witch.
Damn it!
And Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's is getting a movie.
God damn, why do you have to
Are they getting an animated? Animated movie.
I hope they get
live
animated.
action. I hope so too.
I think it's live
action. Okay.
I don't know how you're gonna make that into a movie though.
Some guy's just gonna.
There.
There's gonna be turning.
The whole film. All right, turn the lights off. Good, got that. All right, look at the security camera.
God damn it! No.
It's just Markiplier for 2 hours.
I'd watch it. I'd pay to watch that. Oh my god. One more thing before we go on to TV show
Swear to God,
news
you said it.
and reviews. It's not news. It's our personal what's going on with our channel.
Is it?
Next week there will not be a Comic Book Mania because there's no TV shows on this week.
Well, I mean,
so
there's still Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
there's
but
one show that we will be reviewing next week.
It's
that
a
comes out
surprise.
Friday.
It's a surprise.
It's not a surprise. Daredevil is going to be reviewed. We're going to watch all, I think it's 13 episodes. And we're going to give our honest
Are they an
opinions.
hour long?
I hope. It's going to be 13 hours.
Could be worse. Could be 6.5.
I think it will be an hour, though.
6.5. Yeah, 6.5.
Yeah, so
I wasn't sure I did my math right.
we will give you a review for you guys next Wednesday. Let's go on to TV show reviews. There's only 2 to talk about.
You okay?
I'm having problems
Are you having acid
internally.
reflux?
So let's so everybody that leaves now, goodbye. We'll see you next week for Daredevil, and for all of you that stay, we'll see you in a little bit. Bye.
Bye. Wave bye, Zach. Good boy.
Whee! Here I go! Whee!
Hi. I'm Dante,
I'm Zach.
and we just want to tell you, drinking and driving isn't cool.
No, wait. I didn't know we was going with that. That's the only reason I laughed. That is no laughing matter. Why didn't you tell me you were doing a PSA? I'm sorry for laughing. He's not sorry for laughing.
I am! Only because you made me laugh, and I could have gotten that so well.
I didn't know where you were going.
I was all serious. I thought you...
Which segues into where the Flash is going, because I have no goddamn idea. Even though, in my personal opinion, this was the best episode they ever have done of the Flash, and I loved it because there's 2 key components. We find out who Harrison Wells actually is, and we find
We
out.
already knew Zach. Oh, but there's more.
And
I was being the fan.
we get one of my favorite scenes, even though it's a small scene in the entire series.
Barry is dead?
Yes.
Ah.
Great scene.
Yeah.
So this week we get the introduction, well, not the introduction because he was on the Flash show 20 years ago, but the introduction of 2 tricksters. Mark Hamill, who was so good in this episode. He was the first comic book villain,
Oh, yeah.
like very comic-y.
Yeah. You know why he was so good?
He was Joker as the
He played the
trickster.
Joker.
It was awesome.
For
When
those of
he's in the prison.
For those of you that don't know who Mark Hamill is, Mark Hamill played Luke Skywalker on the Star Wars
And
trilogy.
Joker on the animated series and other Batman-related stuff.
And the Batman video games.
Yes.
And he is amazing. And I love you, Mark Hamill.
And he played
have
on
my
the
babies.
he played on the Guyver.
Did he?
You remember that movie, The Guyver? The superhero movie?
The Guyver.
The Guyver? You don't remember that? You need to watch that
I
movie.
thought you said Mick Guyver.
No, it's an alien technology that.
We'll talk about this off camera.
Okay, but if you watch The Guyver, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
He plays a detective in that movie, and
Good.
it's amazing.
Okay, so I enjoyed this episode fairly much.
I loved it a lot. It was my favorite episode.
I think, personally, The Flash is the best comic book show on TV.
I have to agree with that. After what's been going on with season 3 of Arrow, I have to.
Season 2 was outstanding for Arrow.
Oh my god, season 2 is one of the best seasons of TV show.
That's
history.
why it makes me happy, because if season 2 was so good for Arrow, I'm hoping Flash season 2...
Well, Flash season 1 is already fantastic.
I know, that's why I'm hoping
So if season
it can
2
only go up.
Like, if they don't kill off Grodd, which I'm hoping they don't,
They can't kill
at the end of
off
the
Grodd.
season, you don't know what the show can do.
They can't kill off
They've killed off Harrison Wells. Oops, was that a spoiler?
No, Harrison Wells is still here. Or is he?
Let's just get to the big reveal of the episode because that's what we're leaning towards.
So, as we talked about the week before,
yeah, what did we talk about the week before?
Harrison Wells is Eobard Thawne.
Yes, we did. We discussed
And for those of you that know who Eobard Thawne is, his name is very difficult to say.
Rewind. Okay, there we go.
For those of you that know who Eobard Thawne is, he is Reverse Flash.
Yes.
Who is the Flash's main arch enemy. But it turns out Harrison Wells and Eobard Thawne
are not the same person.
Yes, but actually,
Basically,
yes.
technically it's them right.
So we get some flashbacks to...
Really good stuff
Oh, yeah.
with Tom Cavanaugh this week, who plays Harrison Wells.
Speaking of which, he played an old show called Ed the Bowling Lawyer.
I've never heard of that.
Neither have I.
You need to show me this after off camera.
I will. I'll put a link in the description.
Okay.
No, I won't. You upload the video. So.
Okay.
But so basically, we go back in time, and he's with what was his wife's name? Anna.
Anna. Yes.
Anaheim.
Anna Banana.
Banana.
Let's go. We'll be here all night.
Him and Anna are basically. They're talking about. I love this when they talk about
Star
Labs.
the introduction of how the Star Labs got its name.
And
what did he say the
he
name?
says her name.
It was Anna Labs or something like that.
That'd be anal.
No, Anna. Not
Anna Labs.
Oh
would
yeah,
be anal.
it'd be Anal Labs. Yeah.
It'd be anal abs.
Anal Abs. That sounds like a great name for a rock band.
Or a workout video.
Oh yeah, alright.
Poop your way to a six
So
pack.
they're talking on the beach, and before this happens, you see Reverse Flash fight Flash the night of his mother dying, and you see Reverse Flash try to run off, and he's losing his powers.
He stumbles and he falls, and he takes off the mask, and it's not
some other guy. I was like,
Not
what is
Harrison
going?
Wells.
My jaws like dropped this way. I'm like, there's the trickster, and now this shit is happening.
I'm like, who this guy? Who is he?
Who this guy?
So,
He's watching
he
Harrison.
talks to Anna and whatnot, and he tells her, hey, I don't think her name's Anna.
I think it's something else. Whatever.
It is, but
Super hot wife that's about to
Yeah.
die.
he's like, how's this? And she's like, or how about this? It says Star Labs, and he goes, whatever you
Super
want, baby.
Duper awesome rectangular labs.
It's super it's scientific technology,
Advancement research.
something like that. Yeah,
I think that's the exact word.
Yeah.
Oh, way to say Star Labs. That's
Right
why I
now.
get the names.
But so they talk about it, and they're driving home, and
And
he's
throughout
like,
this whole entire thing, Ichabod Thorne is following them.
So they're in the car, and he's like, I can't wait to get home and get my pajamas. And she's like, I'm not gonna wear anything. He goes, you're damn right, you ain't gonna wear nothing.
I'm not gonna wear anything now either. And then they
then-
crash.
Yeah, the car flips over, and he's like, oh god, she's dead.
Hey, the banana, don't die on me!
And then he's like, who is that? Hello? And then Eobard Thawne pulls him out, and he goes, hello, Harrison Wells.
He's like, in 15 years, you and your wife are going to create the particle accelerator. I need you to do it now.
He says, he's like, you have to save my wife, and he goes, to me, she's already dead.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
And he says, in
Then he
15 years, you're going to make you and your wife.
And he was like, I'm not
going
going to do that. And
I
he
need it
goes-
now.
And he was
basically.
like, well, then I'll just be you. And he gets this alien technology.
It's the thing that put them two together. For Firestorm. It's the thing.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the
The tachyon particle?
the tachyon particle. It puts them together. Instead of doing it both of them, he just did it for himself. He basically kills
I
off
thought it was
Harrison.
just needles.
No, it
Sucked his life force
It was the
into
thing.
him. No,
Yeah, it was the thing that Ronnie has on his chest.
I don't think it was.
I think it is.
Then we will look it up
We'll
after.
let us know if we're wrong or right.
Yes. Or I'll just add in the video when I look it up. I was right.
He won't put I was right.
I will. If you were right.
Okay.
I will. But,
He basically sucks Harrison's life
he
force
becomes
out of
Harrison
him.
Wells, and then he basically becomes Harrison Wells.
And that's why Harrison Wells is dead. That's
Harrison
basically
Wells
it.
is dead.
Yes. So
I like that story. I thought it was adorable.
we get also the Flash dealing with Trickster, and Trickster captures his dad, and it's kind of like
Very reminiscent of the 80s.
oh
Or the
yeah,
90s.
90s TV show. Yes.
Because he...
All the costumes that he had on in his warehouse and everything. He had an evil villain lair, basically. And it reminded me of Joker. This entire Mark Hamill thing reminded me of Joker. So, you find out that the Trickster's been talking to his son this entire time. He is a Star Wars reference.
Well, he didn't know it was his son, and then he goes... Rex?
I think that was... I don't remember.
Wow, we're bad with names. We
I
should
know.
look this up. Whatever.
We should be scripting these, but we don't.
He grabs him, and he's like...
Rex,
I have to tell you something.
I am your father.
And he was like, Daddy?
And all I'm hearing
Is that you?
he wasn't British in this episode.
So
So
all you were hearing is, no! That's impossible!
And then he
And he's
captures.
like, "Come to me, son." He's like, "No!" And then he cuts his hand off, and then he falls into the Cloud City.
He's explaining the plot of the ending of Empire Strikes Back. If you haven't seen that movie, it's a great movie.
It's such a good movie.
It's fantastic.
Carbonite.
They put Han in carbonite. Yes, good job, Dante. I'm
Thank
glad you remember these things. So the two tricksters take over a party, and they're basically like, "Give me all your money, every rich person."
You know why? Because we poisoned your glasses, and the only way to get the antidote is by calling that number on the bottom. And I'm serious. And then the guy was like, Mark Hamill goes, "In an hour you will all die." And then the guy starts like dying.
I remember you.
You got here about an hour ago.
It's like, this is amazing. Flash gets there, and he's talking to both of them, and he's like, "You remember that movie Speed? Go under 800 miles per hour and you'd blow up."
And then Flash goes through something.
And Harrison Wells is like, "You feel you'll feel it in your body."
Do you feel the air running against you?
And it's like all sexual. I'm like, "Ooh, bad. No touch. No
He's
touch."
like, "Now burn over, burn."
And he goes through a truck, and the thing blows up. And he goes back to the party. He gets an antidote from Harrison Wells and all them. He stabs every person in the party, and he's like, "You're all healed. Go home."
Jesus loves you.
And then at this point, he's had his dad captured, the tricksters, and he goes up to Mark Hamill. He's like, "So where's my dad? The time's over." And he's like, "Oh, he's gonna be joining the party any minute now." And you see the knives about his dad and everything. And Flash gets in there. He takes his dad. And then the best part of this episode,
He hugs him, and then he's like, "Dad, I have something," or he says, "Mr. Allen, I have something to tell you."
and he takes it off.
And he's like, "Hello, Dad," and he goes, "I knew it, you fucking son of a bitch."
And they start crying, and I'm like, "Yes, this is amazing." And
Well,
then
no, Barry starts crying, and then his dad beats the shit out of him, and he's like, "I
I'm
can't
the
cry."
Flash.
He's like, no, he goes, "I can't cry. I'm in prison. They see me doing that, they'll make me their rich."
And then they take him back to Star Labs, and it's adorable. Because
He's like, "Joe, can you escort me to jail?"
no, because he's like, "No, I'm not gonna do it." Because he's like, you can escort me.
Like, "Come on,
but
Joe.
It's really
I'm
sweet
into this."
when Caitlin's like, "Mr. Allen, I would really like to hug you right now," and she's like, "I will never give up a hug," and he hugs her, and then he thanks Cisco for all the work. He thanks them all for all the work done. And Barry's been dealing with knowing Harrison Wells up to something this entire episode. Really great week from Grant Gustin as Barry. You find he's basically angry with him at all times, and they have a nice talk. He's like,
Well, that's when he was using the
"Oh yeah, that part, yeah," and he's like,
molecule.
How did he know? How did he know? Unless he's the Reverse Flash. You find out. That's how he knows. You also another part we missed. Eddie now knows that Flash is Barry.
Oh. Barry is Flash.
Barry's Flash.
Flash is Hello, I am Flash. He ripped skin off.
Barry. Why would you do that?
It wasn't real.
It was the Flash.
And he takes off the Flash mask. It's Barry underneath. It's just
What is
it's a
going
paradox.
on here? Yeah, Eddie finds out that, and then he tells Iris that Mason Briggs went away for a while with a girl, and he's actually dead by Harrison. And then Barry at the end of the episode says, "He's the Reverse.
He
he's
died
the
by
Flash."
the hand of Harrison.
Yeah, I hate you. He literally died by the hand.
He did. He
Last episode,
vibrated and popped his heart.
So yeah, Barry now knows that he's either a Flash, another Flash person.
He's part of the Flash Force. Speed Force.
Did he say he was the Reverse Flash, or he just said he might be another Flash?
I think he said there because all he knows is that the Reverse Flash.
And we actually heard Harrison say the Speed Force in this episode, which I really enjoyed. I was like, oh, they're gonna bring it in. It's gonna be amazing. So Flash was amazing. I love this episode so goddamn much. I think it's my favorite of the season.
No, next week's gonna be your favorite.
Is it the team up episode?
It's the All Star.
Yeah, the All Star team up.
Not the one you're thinking of.
Which one are we talking about? Is
Adam
it just him and
comes up.
Adam?
It's him, Adam, and Felicity.
Ooh.
And then you know who the villain is?
Oh,
Take a guess.
I don't know.
Emily Kinney.
Oh, Bug-Eyed Bandit.
Yes.
That's gonna be awesome. So we get a Walking Dead kind of and Flash
Not
crossover.
really.
I think we do.
Beth is dead.
Beth is not dead. She was alive. She was talking to Tyrese in the car. I'm wrong.
So was Bob.
So Bob's not dead either.
And the girls.
This is all a dream.
It's only just a dream.
We're gonna get sued. Nelly, don't sue us, please, if you're watching.
That's Nelly.
That's Nelly.
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna move on to Arrow now. Where
Whatever
we're
happened to Nelly?
not making any good
to
music.
Nelly Furtado.
Wasn't that a singer?
No.
You sing that to birds?
Nelly Furtado? I know Furtado's a breakfast thing.
And Nelly is so it's Nelly, the breakfast of Nelly. Okay, let's go on to Arrow now.
We like tangents.
Oh, we don't.
Bye.
let's talk about Arrow, which he didn't really pay attention to this
So I'm gonna be honest. I hated this episode.
I was alright with
It was very boring.
We said in
The end
news...
was probably the only good part.
No, you said you hated the ending.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't know what I felt.
I will talk.
I don't know how I felt about this episode. I kind of ended it and I was like,
You're more excited for
Alright.
Daredevil than anything right now because it's happening.
no, I'm more excited for the Flash.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah.
So this
I'm more excited for Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron is later this month. We're
No,
gonna be
I'm
seeing
more
it.
excited for Inhumans.
Holy shit! I'm gonna kill him.
I want Vin Diesel to play.
Black Ball.
He would be so
Let's
good.
because he doesn't talk. I know.
Exactly.
You told me that. Okay, let's talk about Arrow. There was a lot of inner conflict between the Arrow team this week. You're not gonna have any foot this week, are you?
I might.
Okay. So this episode, we find out that Ra's al Ghul finally tells somebody who Oliver is.
Raish?
I'm gonna call him Roz. Okay. Ra's al Ghul captures Detective Lance. He takes him to his lair and tells him straight out, Oliver is the Green Arrow, or
Just
the
the
Vigilante, whatever you want to call him.
The Vigilante.
The Vigilante. And he puts on a giant manhunt for all of the accomplices and Oliver. They go on a really great scene when the cops are chasing them, and Roy shoots a couple of the cops, and it's awesome. And
Not
I
for
don't condone a cop killing, but they deserve to die in this episode.
Okay.
That was a
You
joke.
sadist.
That was a joke. And Felicity's not really
Fucking
in this
singer.
episode because she's taking care of Roy, who is dying.
And Felicity's mommy shows up.
Oh, she was adorable in this
She
episode.
was.
Roy is dying of a blood clot because of the arrow of last
Ray
week.
is dying of
Ray.
blood
Why did I
clot.
say Roy?
Because
Ray is
there's
dying.
A Ray and a Roy, and it's very confusing.
It is very
Typing up those reviews is very confusing.
So Ray is dying from a blood clot. The doctor tells him, your chances are you're going to have brain damage or you're going to die. And Ray's like, I have nanobots. We're going to take care of this ourselves. He's like, I cannot condone you using nanobots. Wink, wink. Use the nanobots, but don't tell me about it. So Felicity gets the nanobots. She heals Ray.
Well, she injects him, and he's like, nah, and she's like, oh god, I killed it.
First, he's like, I don't feel any different. I think I'm going to die. Okay. And then he goes crazy. And
Then he
then,
starts teasing out, and he's like, hey, how's it going?
then he tells her that he loves her.
And then she's
Very, like nonchalantly, too.
he's like, Felicity, I love you. And she's like, I know.
I know. like
Star Wars reference. We got two of them.
Like Han. And then she goes outside and her mom comes out. She's like, did you just have hospital sex? It's so hot. I've always wanted to have hospital sex.
Her mom's weird.
And
is
she's
her mom
like-
a stripper still?
Was she a stripper?
Yes.
I don't remember. So Felicity's like, no, he just told me I loved you. And she's like, you got problems. You got two amazing men that want to be with you.
And she sleeps
She's going to end up with Oliver in the previews. So that was that storyline. Detective Lance, Oliver actually gives himself up because he doesn't want anybody else to get hurt. And they have one of the best scenes, I think, of this season so far. They're in the car together. And this is towards the end of the episode. And Oliver's like, you can ask me anything. He's like, it's too late to ask you anything. You've ruined my entire family. And he's like, why didn't you just die on the island? And Captain Lance is giving one of my favorite performances of him in the entire season. And he's like, you don't have... He slaps him and he's like, you have no right to talk about this. So they hear Team Arrow is coming after them.
Well, they just hear... It's not Team Arrow.
It's not Team Arrow. It's one Arrow.
They hear thuds and stuff and they're like, what happened?
They open the door and he looks at him. He's like, did you tell your team to come after me? He's like, they wouldn't even be stupid enough to listen to me. He's like, they're pretty stupid right now. So he goes outside and you see the Green Arrow, the cowl on, and he jumps down and he's like, he's not the Green Arrow. He takes it off and it's Roy. So we finally get some focus for the end of the season.
Roy dies.
Roy's not going to die.
He got hit by a bus after that scene.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
No, he gets captured. He's going to end up in jail.
Colton Haynes is dead.
The only thing I don't like about that whole reveal, because you didn't like it, was Oliver already gave his thing up. He's like, okay, I'm the Arrow. And the word just comes out of nowhere, I'm the Arrow! It's that scene from the Spartan movie. He's like,
Spartacus?
Yeah,
No,
Spartacus.
not
It's Spartacus. It's the movie is Spartacus.
I'm Spartacus?
Yeah, I am Spartacus.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, is Dingo gonna
And
come
then
out
Dingo-
now?
yeah.
Yeah, Dingo. I
Felicity
am
comes out.
Arrow. You're not Arrow. You're just a computer. nerd.
Detective Lance.
I am Arrow. Wait,
Oh,
you're
wait, what?
What's going on here?
Ra's
You're
al Ghul comes back.
well, Ra's.
Maseo
Oh
comes out.
God. So the end. This is. I don't know. By the time this season last year, we were having Slade Wilson coming
By
in.
the time this season last year, we were like, oh, what's going
and
to happen
Slade
next?
had killed his mother by this point, and it
Has
was
she?
like
Has he?
insane. I think there's only 7 episodes left of the
There's
season. For both of them.
23 episodes.
Yes. So this was
And
episode
this was
16.
17.
So this is 17 or 16.
It's like 17.
Okay, so there's 6 episodes left of each show. So we're getting a little break for a week. I don't know why they went on hiatus for a while. So yeah, that's our show for this week. Sorry about the slight reviews because there's nothing to talk about this week.
Arrow was boring.
Arrow was a little boring. They had some good scenes in it though.
Arrow was boring.
I'm looking forward to the big team up episode
on Flash
with all of them.
Where
and it looks like Oliver is
Arrow-
actually going to become Ra's al Ghul from the preview. You said the preview looked better than the actual episode, and it does.
wrong.
It was 45 seconds, and it was
a minute.
amazing. It was a minute.
It was a minute. And it was a minute of heaven.
So hopefully this
You get to see
season.
Felicity in a bra.
I know.
And I was like,
Heaven.
I love this.
Is this what heaven looks like? So yes, we'll be back.
2 milk pillows?
We'll be back with Comic Book Mania in 2 weeks. Next week we'll have the Daredevil review.
Way to ruin that for me.
Friday we'll have Five Nights at Freddy's or whatever we're playing, and Monday we'll have another video for you guys.
Monday we'll. Sorry about past Monday.
We didn't have any videos for you guys. Sorry about that. We'll see you guys next time. I'm Zach.
I'm Dante.
Like,
comment,
and subscribe.
And as always, I hate you.
I know it.
But I love them.
And I'll see you guys next week.
Bye!
Bye!
Bye!